I just want to talk about what are guys' top 5 favorite old school cartoon shows from like the 90s, 2000s era of Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon.
SpongeBob #1, no matter what.
So I can go first. So mine are, I do like SpongeBob quite a bit. I'd say that's probably up there. I think going down the list though, it would be Danny Phantom.
Okay.
Then Ben 10. Actually, no, Ben 10 would be higher. I'd probably put. Oh man, I'm trying to think of
God, I
the.
haven't thought about Ben 10 in a long time.
Alien Force is the best.
Alien Force is really good, and it's like, for Ben 10, like it hit such a like chord for me because like it grew up when I grew up. So like I watched the original when I was like that age, and then Alien Force came out about the same time I was a teenager. I was like, the show's awesome. Like it grew up when I grew up, which is sweet. I wish shows still did that because like a lot of shows now just stick with the kid crap. Teen Titans.
That was
that's
number one.
That's
man.
one of
Original
my
Teen
top.
Titans
One of them.
is
That's up
so
there, yeah.
good.
That was a good one.
It's so good.
The original one.
But on top of that, like,
Dang.
Wait, there's a new
Stuff
one?
I'm thinking of.
yeah,
There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
not
Yeah, Teen
good
Titans Go.
version
Teen
of it.
Titans Go. It's like the new
It's-
Cal Art.
Oh, really?
rap.
dumb.
Yeah.
It's really dumb.
I guess I
I'd
had no
say
idea.
also the Justice League / Batman animated series. Like, I just kind of put that universe in one. Like, that whole universe
Can't
is
do
sick.
that.
It's hard to pick one of those. I guess if I picked one, it'd be Batman animated series. That show is super good.
That is very, very good, actually.
And then, which one? Oh, and then like, let's see, Fairly Odd Parents. That
That was
top
a great
tier
one
for
as
me.
well. That was
Okay.
fantastic.
And then
Doug
SpongeBob.
Dimmadome.
The Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Is that your 5?
I think so.
So we are doing a top 5 list then?
Yeah.
Okay,
There's
so-
enough that you can go through.
There
pretty
are
easy.
enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up watching cartoons, I guess, so I could go.
About Pokemon.
That one's up there. I'd say that's an anime though.
Well,
It is, but
So-
It
it
is.
was a cartoon. and
still
you
a
watched
Yeah.
cartoon.
It, so.
It's still a cartoon. Actually, do you think about it? Danny Phantom and Pokemon have like almost the same tagline. Gotta catch 'em all and gonna catch 'em all.
What?
He's
Isn't it-
Danny
he's a
Phantom,
phantom?
gonna catch 'em.
Oh, yeah.
So we I mean, obviously it's gonna be SpongeBob for #1. Edd and Eddie's has to be in the top, and the rest of them are no
have you seen?
specific.
Have you
order.
seen the
All
like
right.
really
The fan
crazy fan theory about
it's
Edd
so
and Eddie?
cool.
About how it's like
Mhm.
it's
Everyone is dead.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
What?
Yeah.
It's a sick fan
It's
It's
theory.
like-
really cool.
It makes a lot of sense.
yeah, it,
It
actually
really does.
It's like they're in what is it? Not,
It's like purgatory.
yeah, purgatory.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
it's
like,
really cool.
all of their quirks as characters like explain how they died and like their lives and
Yeah,
stuff.
and that's
and,
why
like,
you never see any of the parents.
Yep.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah,
It's
actually
actually a really good
cool.
theory.
I don't like this.
There's actually like pretty much a lot of those like old Nickelodeon Cartoon Network shows have with those theories. I think there's one for. I'm trying to think of the other one that I remember seeing. But there's a few of them out there for those old school shows.
Man, here I was gonna be listing off a bunch of stuff, and now you're making me sad. No, but another one that we got is so like I said, the last 4 aren't gonna be in any order because
Sure.
Yeah.
he threw this on us like what 5 minutes before we started. I didn't
Was
have
it
time
even
to
that
think,
long?
so- not even that long.
No.
So SpongeBob's #1. Edd and Eddie then is gonna be in the 2 through 5 range. Fairly Odd Parents, I have to agree with him. That was a fantastic show as well.
So good.
Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends. I love it. One of my favorite shows.
Okay.
Like I don't know
Okay.
why.
I remember.
Let's see. So that was. So I got 2 more, right?
Oh, have you seen? My favorite part of Foster Home for Imaginary Friends is when Blue roasts him because he like they get in a fight. Him and what's the kid's name?
Mac.
Yeah, they get in a fight, and Blue goes, "You don't have any friends. The only friend you had to make up."
True.
I don't know why. One of my favorite moments of that show is when they have cheese.
Oh,
And he's like, "You two go together perfect well." It's like mac and cheese, and then blue cheese, and they're like, "Don't say it! Don't you dare say it!" Blue cheese. And then when I was driving through Topeka, Kansas, obviously I had to quote, "It's hot in Topeka," because you have when you're in Topeka, you have to do that. But
Do you?
yes, you do, Daniel.
Okay.
You have to. Okay, I will fight you on this. That's something you
Alright.
have to do when you're in Topeka. Another great show that I like watching, and this is one that I only watched for a couple years and then I kind of fell off on it, but it was a good show. Was Cat Dog.
I remember Cat Dog.
Like
I remember
the
that.
classic Nickelodeon. You know, and then I'm trying to think. I have one more for my list.
That's a good one. Doesn't make sense anatomy-wise, but...
Well, it doesn't make... Well, duh. It's like worse than human centipede.
Where do they poop? Yeah.
Exactly. There's no butt.
They don't. They throw up on the other side.
Oh.
How do they determine which one eats the food?
Man, how much
It's
corn
just
did you
whoever
eat?
eats it first goes the other side.
It's like tug of war constantly. The food.
Oh, God, no.
The food particles hit each other in the middle. You never know what's gonna go.
That's how they get constipated. Is they both eat at the same time. And it
Did
just
you know their
blocks them.
mother was Bigfoot?
What?
Have you never seen the Cat Dog movie?
No.
They like go on a journey trying to find their parents, and they end up finding their parents, and it's Bigfoot.
That's
Are you
funny.
serious?
Not the actual parent. The Bigfoot who like took care of them as their mother, like found them when they were a baby, so they never figure it out.
What the heck?
I need to watch this now.
It's a movie.
It is a movie.
I feel like this needs to be something that we watch and then we talk about on another episode. Like, that just sounds beautiful. It'd be like a movie review. Talk about the Cat Dog movie.
Alrighty.
And I'm trying to think. I got one more. I mean, I could say Pokemon because I loved that growing up, and I watched the first movie all the time. So that... Because it has one of my all-time favorite jokes.
You say it all the time, Jordan.
I love it. Such a good joke. I didn't know Vikings existed. They're mostly in Minnesota. Would you stop?
was-
That has to be loud.
That's
has
what you get for saying that stupid joke again.
that has to be loud for everyone watching. Like, would you just stop?
ASMR, you love it.
Stop rubbing your beard on the mic. You can do it before the stream and after the stream, but during, please, I beg of you, don't make the people leave.
No,
Okay.
they're gonna stay.
Daniel.
I mean, it's a soothing. Well, I don't know if it's really a soothing sound, but hey, it feels good when you're doing it. You know?
Well, yeah, it feels good when you're
Soothing
doing
on
it,
the
but that's
beard.
not something that they need to hear.
It was unconscious, okay, Jordan.
Just list off your cartoons.
Okay, I mean I can. We skip Wesley.
I can jump in here, I
You
guess.
got her.
Okay. I know one of them that's a carryover for me is Edd and Eddie. I loved that show growing up. These are in no particular order, by the way, just because it'd be way too hard for me to actually organize them in my head in a short time.
That's why I did
But-
SpongeBob 1. The rest of them were just
Yeah, I
kind of
don't have any
So-
particular order in mind either.
Yeah.
Edd and Eddie is definitely in my top list. Another one for me, I mentioned this before, Samurai Jack.
That's a good
I
show.
love that one.
Fantastic.
It was so well done. Let's see, another one. Oh gosh, I had a bunch of these before it came to me, but one of them that I really loved growing up. This one's even a little older yet. Thundercats.
No, I remember Thundercats.
Heyo.
That was actually one of my
The
favorite
original,
ones.
and then they remade it again.
Yep.
and
The
then they
remake was
remade it
decent,
again.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
The
a
first
decent
remake.
one,
Wasn't
but
it
they didn't get very far into the
Yeah.
remake. and
Wasn't
then
that
they
the
stopped.
80s?
The
Thundercats?
original?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
That's the second time this week that's been brought up now to me. Someone
I-
brought it up on stream the other night, and
The
now
same
you're
with
bringing it up
Masters
again
of the
here.
Universe.
I
The
don't
He-Man
know. I
TV show.
really enjoyed Thundercats, though. I grew up on it, and it's good. A lot of the themes were incredible, you know? Like, one of them that I still remember to this day was the story of, like, little people and, like, how they lived, like, an entire lifetime in just, like, a day.
Mm-hmm.
And just the dynamic of that. It still stuck with me to this day, so...
Yeah.
And phenomenal one for anybody who gets the chance to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Another one was actually brought up. Courage the Cowardly Dog. I watched the heck out of.
Oh, dude, I
It was
forgot
so
about that.
Good. It's so good.
It's scary.
So
It's-
scary.
For when I was young.
For a kid's
yeah,
show? Holy
It
crap.
was terrifying.
So I think the scariest part of that whole show ever is the episode with the slab, the cursed slab. And you get like King Ramsay's "Return the Slab." Like, how you remember that one? It's like
Yeah,
the
a little bit.
creepiest.
There's so many
There's
scary
so
ones.
many
that,
scary ones.
That is single-handedly the creepiest moment in any cartoon. Like, I remember growing up, that actually was like almost nightmare-inducing because it was, and
I'm trying
I
to
think it was
think of
because
all
it was
the
a
scary
different
ones,
art
man.
Well,
style.
so all of it is because the atmosphere, like it's they make the point of it's the middle of nowhere. Like there's nowhere around that's for miles and miles that can get help, and it's like it just adds to the atmosphere of the
Like,
show.
Gosh, the Weremole episode
Yeah,
where Muriel gets bitten and she like tunnels underneath the floor and like jumps in and like bites
Oh,
the
yeah.
floor and stuff.
Yeah. So I actually, speaking of courage, I actually saw a theory on that where they didn't live in the middle of nowhere, but because they were both so old, they couldn't take him out on walks, and so in his mind, he was in the middle of nowhere because he never saw anything else.
There's lots of fan theories
There
for
are
Courage.
lots.
interesting.
So like, since it was a perspective from the dog, you know, so like he in his mind, there's nothing else except for his house because that's all he knows because he never gets to leave because they're too old to take him anywhere. That was one theory I saw, and I was like, you know what? That actually makes a lot of sense.
What is it like? the like really jacked like hamster that steals one of them in the sewers and keeps them tiny like in their hamster cage with the guy who like says that's Mylint the entire time.
Dude, I need
And they
to
have
watch
that really
that show
creepy
again.
song,
Yeah.
and they just like jump off like some huge waterfall from a sewer on like jet skis.
Yeah.
Do they have that on Prime?
How
Video,
is
do you
that
think?
a kid's show? Like, how do you come up with that garbage?
I know.
I don't
That
know,
was the
but-
golden age
crazy.
cartoons.
Yeah, I loved that one, and that was actually one of the only cartoons my mother sat down and watched with me. So that's another part of the memory for that.
is.
Interesting.
So she also enjoyed it. So I know it's got to be good if my mother sat down and watched it with me. So let's see, that's 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a 5th one, just to be different. Let's see, what's something I watched a lot when I was there's a bunch that I watched when I was a child. Let's see, which one do I want to go with? Because I know Pokemon was already mentioned, so I'm not going to add that one into my list.
I could take
could, but
Pokemon out and add Courage
typically,
if you wanted me to.
honestly,
I mean, I think it's just kind of a given that's going to be one of my
Yeah.
favorites.
Yeah.
So,
Gosh, there's so many.
there's so many. You know, I think I'm going to go for my 5th one here. Hey Arnold. That one
I
was
was going to say that
phenomenal.
one.
Oh,
Arnold was
that's-
really good.
That was phenomenal.
Yeah. Move it, football head.
That one was really good.
So, do you guys
Each
remember
episode
the?
was so unique in that
It
show.
was,
Do you
right?
remember the Hey Arnold movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
When
I
he
actually
tries to find his
remember.
parents.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was about, but I do remember going and seeing that with my brother and my grandma. And I don't know why, it's a memory in my head. I think it's the only time that we ever had the entire theater to ourselves. My brother, my grandma, myself were the only 3 people in the whole theater for that movie.
That's an awesome moment.
It was like really cool, you know, because I mean, obviously, no one else is there to bug you.
Do
We
you
talk
remember
about that
when
all the time.
was it Tommy and Carrie watched through the whole everything of Hey Arnold and then the movie and like scoured the internet trying to figure out who his parents were and couldn't figure it out?
Yep.
Because
Yep.
you don't know.
Yep. No.
I remember those times.
That's just when you start making things up.
Yeah. That was a great show.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
a good show.
phenomenal. Lots of good choices, but I think I'm going to go with those as my 5.
Those are good.
Good options
really
for
good.
sure.
All right, Dan.
Doug.
Oh, so
Oh,
good.
I
I
remember
think I
that.
watched
Yeah.
Doug was my stuff, man. Quail Man, the first
So-
superhero.
Yes.
I remember Doug, but I never really watched it that
Oh,
much.
so good.
I can
Yeah.
picture it. I know who he is, but in my
Yeah, that's
I
kind
just-
of where I'm at.
Doug and his dog pork chop.
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
I couldn't tell you anything from the show.
So good. But Doug was I always loved Doug. Samurai Jack and Teen Titans are always awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But just going new Batman Beyond.
That was a
Ooh,
good
that was one of them that
So
I was
good.
That was a
considering.
very good
That
one.
was really,
So
really
well
good.
done.
Terry McGinnis.
Because that was
That was right after the animated series.
Yeah.
And it was like,
well, Batman. Is that where it was like the younger Batman and then Bruce Wayne was the older?
it was like
Yeah.
the future.
like
Yeah.
the,
Yeah.
the-
Old,
okay.
old Bruce Wayne.
Yes. Okay.
Yep.
I remember watching that. I just
Yep.
can't remember what
Phenomenal
it was called or whatever.
series.
So good.
Terry McGinnis,
Make that into a movie, Dan.
the son of
Mm-hmm.
Batman.
Yeah. Which is he actually his son or is it
Yeah,
a clone?
It
isn't
was
it?
clone.
I think it was a clone.
Was it a clone? I
It
thought
was
they
clone.
used his DNA to like impregnate his mom or something. Right?
I don't know. He
'Cause-
was artificially made,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
Either
he
way,
was
he's a
artificial.
clone or he's the son of Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
They,
but
say that
Batman
on-
Beyond
is that
was
the
so
movie, or
good.
Is, it the,
There was a movie, The Return of the Joker.
is that the movie they
was a
show
really
that
good
in,
one.
or is it the final season they show that?
I think it's the final season.
I was gonna
Yeah, that
say.
movie's good. I like that movie a lot, though.
Yeah, that one's really, really good.
Mm.
Turn Joker.
Let's see. The Last Airbender.
Oh,
Legend of Korra.
So good.
Both of them, fantastic.
yes.
Fantastic.
Those are great.
Like, those are top tier above probably
They,
everything.
they really
100%.
are.
They got added on
Ooh.
Netflix recently, didn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we watched through them all as a group. It
they're
was really
so
awesome.
good.
But I don't know. Like you said, Alien Force is really good. Ben 10 Alien Force.
Yeah, I love. Yeah, that show's so. I don't know. Just
Yeah.
that it's very good, like mature. Like anybody could sit down and watch it. Like that's what I miss about the Cartoon Network shows. Is like they were always geared towards everybody. Like they were kids shows, but they had storylines.
A lot of them were. Yeah.
They had actually good plot points, and nowadays they're just stupid one-off episodes of everything, and there's nothing really important going on. It's just, oh, how funny and stupid can we be? Like, I kind of miss the old school.
Oh, they're moronic episodes. Don't
Yeah.
get me started on that stuff. That's one of my topics.
What, like,
Like,
new school
Old school
cartoons?
versus
Yeah.
new school.
Oh,
literally
God, not
like
even a debate.
the one show I can think of that I enjoyed from was kind of like the start of that was Adventure Time,
I
and
hate
even
that
then
show.
Adventure Time I only like the first few seasons because it got super stupid after that.
Oh,
But
I know what that one is. Yeah.
some of the humor in it is actually really funny.
Sure,
But
yeah. but it's so lazy.
Yeah.
See, you know what new cartoon I actually really enjoy is Rick and Morty, but that's not like
That's
a kid's
not.
show.
Yeah, I want
No.
to count that.
It's a cartoon.
It's just an
though.
animated series.
Yeah.
That's not like a. It's not like a Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon show. Like it's an Adult Swim. Like
But it's still a cartoon.
yeah, but
It's an animated series.
It's
Yeah.
it's an
Animated
Cartoon
series.
literally means it's for kids.
yes.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I didn't know that.
Yep.
So
Because there's animated mature series like Archer, if you've ever seen Archer
Yeah.
before.
I know
Aqua
That's
what it
not
is.
for kids.
Yeah.
It's not a
They're
cartoon.
like
Yeah.
Family Guy and American
Yeah.
Dad.
Yeah,
Like,
stuff like
those
that.
are great.
Yep. But,
Yeah, I think. Oh, I think another one that I didn't. I don't know why. This is probably my number one actually. Is the like 2000s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
TMNT was
That
really
show
good.
was so good. Like I grew up on that, and like I was obsessed with the Turtles growing up. And
Not the
like-
CGI one, the actual
no,
animated
yeah,
one.
like the animated one where it's like it's more gritty, and
That one was really good.
that was like I think it's 2003 that one started. Yes, that one is the one I grew up on. That one I love.
That flies. Really
And then it
really
went
good on me.
to like the future after a while, and yeah,
It skipped all around. I remember that was a good show.
that
Yeah,
was really
It
good.
was good.
yeah, lots of them, lots of good ones back there, man.
Oh, so many.
It's gone
So
downhill
many.
so bad.
It
Yeah,
has.
It is.
we can definitely talk about that another time though,
That's
because
that's a topic. for
that's a
another day.
whole other
Yeah.
discussion.
But-
Yeah.
yeah.
It's down. Lots of good cartoons, man.
Really
Very
From back
good.
in the day, and we're not even talking about like Spider-Man the animated series
Oh,
and stuff.
yeah,
Oh.
we didn't even get into a lot of them.
Yeah.
If you would have given us more time, Logan, we could have
That
had
wasn't
it,
Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network. That was something else. So
but still.
That's for kids, right? Or what?
no, that was like the CW before it was the WB.
Oh yeah, WB.
That's
I think that's
WB,
what Ninja
yeah.
Turtles was too. Actually, now that I think about it.
All right,
But
that's good stuff.